Yes, people, another day. Another day, and it's time for another reasoning. Yes? Andy Livingston again, and we ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Because again, as we say, we're building a community here, and we can reason one to one, So we ask that you share your opinions in the comments, and we can have a conversation there. So this time again, we don't know if we want to play no music. There's an Andy Livingston video being played in the background. A song that was written about in regards to the war in Ukraine, Russia. I don't know. I want to talk to people who say they are Democrats. Yeah. I must say that the American political scene really don't concern me directly, because I have no dog in the fight. I have no vote in the space. And so whatever I say is strictly my opinion, just looking on from afar. See? I want to say to people who tell themselves that they are Democrats, to do yourself a favor. Get off of MSNBC, get off of CNN and these propaganda tools of the party. Or do like I did. Look at both sides. Look at the propaganda machinery for both sides. And within there, you will find the truth. Yeah? I used to spend a lot of time in the States, and so in a Jamaican household. And so we tell ourselves, by and large, so we are Democrats, and the Democratic Party have our best interest at heart. And I used to binge watch MSNBC. Having nothing else to do, it's mostly my music and vacation. So we just did it, months on end, trying to pierce the market and things. So I used to, on a good night, light a little spliff and just watch MSNBC, CNN. And tell myself I now watch Fox, because Fox never I express opinions that aligned to my viewpoint. Until one day, something said to me, why are you doing this? I just got to realize that all I was hearing is propaganda on one side. And being apolitical, I say I really need to listen to the next side. And so I start to listen to Fox. And then I realized that one side was lying for one party. The next side was lying for the other party. But then I realized it's more than that. The side where me did think was my side, I tell way more lie than the other side. Yeah? Democrats I go chastise me for this. But a serious thing, when me really check it out, I realize about MSNBC sell way more lies. Yeah? And I realize when I go look now in our history, I realize how these parties would have developed throughout them history. And realize the Democratic Party probably have more of a racist foundation than the other party. Yes? Now I ask myself, why then, if them had a more racist foundation, would they now be coming across as the friends of black people. And then me realize it's just a sleight of hand. Yeah? If you want control of people that you are against, you just feed them the narrative where them want to hear. And the Democrats have had people in a stranglehold by doing that for years. Again, I know I won't be liked for saying this, but I know this for nobody like I. Me know this for spread what I consider to be truth. Yes? And if I'm wrong, show me where I'm wrong, and then I'll be the first person to admit that I'm wrong. Because as I say, I don't really have no dog in the fight. I live in Jamaica, and even in Jamaica, I apolitical. Yeah? So I'm a fence sitter, and I will vote one way or the other, depending on who more aligns with my interests. I'm not talk about talk alignment. I talk about showing me where you have plans that align with my position, and show me where those plans are working, because you're not going to show me the pie in the sky either, which is what I find that a lot of these parties in America is a whole heap of talk, and them get people for believing in the talk, because the media is very powerful, and if they repeat the lie, then after a while you start to believe it. And I want to tell you, my Damascus Road came when I befriended a brethren, a Muslim brethren, a very close friend of mine. See? The father of a very close friend of mine. And the man said to me, say, Andy, you're a big man in this world, yeah. You have to understand how the world runs. Because you're a real speaking and you have to be able to tell them the right thing. Yes? And that kind of opened my eye to a whole heap of things. You know, them introduced me to some books and things, and when we look on some things, this is going. Before then, you and I with the eyes closed. When I ask that especially black people will align themselves with this party. Open your eyes. Please, stop making people take on a idiot. Stop choosing to be idiots. Yeah? And there are black people who sell their alignment, who align them pocket all the way to the bank. And them in the media, Al Sharpton and them brethren there. People like Jai, what's your name? Jai White and all of these people were Oprah Winfrey them and all of them people there. They must sell on down the drains and align for them pocket, and the whole of them are millionaire. You know what I mean? What am I on this morning? Mr. Joe Biden pardoned his son. Yes? After selling us all these months, all these years, how Trump is above, they're going like him above the law, Trump a dictator, Trump a criminal, Trump a this one. I never realized that this virgin have a son who was a proper criminal, who was charged and are waiting now to be sentenced. And they pardoned him a couple of weeks before the sentencing. Now, as a father myself, I may have done the same thing for my son. But when you look on the pardon, you realize it is more than just a pardon for the brethren. Yeah? The brethren mix up in a all sort of thing. The brethren out there, over the time in father and a power, a sell influence. And allegedly, I split the spoils with him father. Where him call the big guy. Seeing? In our dealings. So you realize it's a total corruption of this family here. And we there, I said, boy, oh, this man is the man and this man is rare. See? Against a man who just tell you fuck off if he want to tell you fuck off. Who put everything out there and you can see it. This man attack the same things from him years before him even think about running for presidency. But no, we hear say him are the liar because there's a thing named projection. But when people, is a tool that people use. Yeah? Them tell the people that you are going to be doing this, that, and the other. Yeah? And they are doing the same, this, that, and the other. But you will never see it because you look from it. Look feed from the next man. These people are devilish, them totally corrupt. The Virgin take money from one company in Ukraine. From us in 2014, 11 million US dollars over the years. For sitting on a board in a company with which him not have no kind of competence. Why am I do a peddle influence with him father? But we not hear about them something there. We are hear about how the next man bad, we good. The next man bad, we good. You know what I mean? And we believe them thing there. These are trick people. We don't wake up. And as me say wake up, I realize this thing what them call woke. And the worst thing ever happened about here, you know. We don't need not to be woke, but to be awakened. And realize what them people are do to now. The world need a reset. The world don't need woke. Woke are the worst thing ever happened about here. But we now grab on pan it and go away. And when it come down to, I mean, we could accept, and we have accepted with no man out there. Seeing, when naturally just feel an affinity to a next man, and you have two consenting adults to do them thing, as regular gay man, we accept that. Because that have come from time immemorial. But it come down under this woke thing to know where man can have baby and all them. So what kind of foolishness? It's coming like when I have some academics sit down in some university with fuck all to do, see, and come up with some rubbish. Them not have no life. Rather than come out in the real world, come live life. Them sit down and come up with something about them study this and study that. And I teach picnic in a school, so we have a whole generation I learn them things here, you know. How is that going to help in this time? Man can be woman, woman can be man, woman in a man's, man in a woman's sports and all this rubbish. People wake up and see where them take the world. The world has become a sinking ship with honor in it. So it may not have been Trump, but the world needed Smaddy. America needed a total change of direction. But them telling us say Trump bad. Now, me have a brethren, you know. We had discussed the Trump thing one time. Said Trump nearly take the world to World War III. When I asked him when that happened, he couldn't tell me. And I want to be general. See it? But we see Biden as a lame duck president. Authorize and advise Ukraine to fire long-range missile from Russia. Now you tell me, what is that supposed to be? A last lick at Trump? A last nail in a Trump or coffin? Is a setup for the next administration? You know, she says that devilish move, people. How is that going to help the world when you know should I look for remedy a war? You look for escalate a war. An unwinnable war. And as it turned out, it looked like it's cover your ass. And we are lapping it up. People, almost all of them vlog I do, I keep asking, where are we going as people in this world? Yeah? When are we going to return to some normalcy? Will this Trump administration return America to some normalcy? I don't know, because all of them have them agenda. What we know is that the woke thing I get a beating right now. And everybody up in arms and everybody a trip over themselves. Well, what they need to do, what the woke crowd need to do, is start to looking at themselves. Telling themselves so they don't know nothing. And sit back and have a real look at what humanity was meant to be. Yes? Ask yourself if you're on the right track. But what I can say is that this Democratic Party set up themselves for be in the political doldrums for another 20 years with them move here. If this administration see the slightest modicum of success, the Democrats doomed to the boondocks of political history. Yes? And I may be seeming to come across as strident, but me living in this world here, me have youth. I mean, I expect some grand picnic around here. This thing where books in a school with I teach people picnic or sort of perverted sex. Where we now go with that, man? Our Satan let loose round here. According to the Christian them. It's a hold on yourself, man. And again, people who claim sound in this Democrat thing. We have 3 words for you. Top ton fool. Yes? Yeah, man, who don't understand that? Ask a Jamaican. See? Yeah, man. Stop from the ass. Yeah? And may I say this out of the deepest love for the eye them. May I say this out of the deepest love for humanity. Wake up. Stop being woke. Yeah? Wake up and stop making people take on a for idiot. Understand, say, it is not about Trump. The Democrat Party has run itself aground with all this damn idiotness, foolishness. See? And it was time to have a reset. Anyway, me there, you know. You make me know what I want to think and like, share and subscribe. Yeah? And we're not afraid to deal with it. So come with the harshest of criticism and make a reason. See? Yeah, man. Bless up on yourself and one love again. I love we love and why we talk them things, you see? And the Livingston out. Blessings.